Okay, so welcome to Story Squad. I figured I'm just going to start going through the app so you get a little bit of a feel for the flow of it, and I can put into some pictures what the backend has been talking about and what you're seeing within the codebase, or if you're just seeing this product for the first time, hopefully this is also helpful. So we're going to go ahead and log in. So once you log in, uh, there are three users. The top one is always going to be the parent, and then the bottom or any of the remaining ones are always going to be the children. So if we go into the parent, then we can enter their PIN. So here we're just on the parent dashboard, and we have Fanny and Jet. We can see each of the children's progress here, and right now, since there aren't any submissions, you're not going to be able to see anything. However, you are able to add children and the select avatar. So, inside the parent settings is the settings for each child. We have the help page here for the parents, and looping back around, we can change users. So, let's go ahead and go into Fanny's account, and we're going to go ahead and start an adventure. And as you guys probably already know, the adventure is like reading, writing, and drawing based on a story and those prompts, and then going into the game side of it. So right now, we have this accept the mission part here. So if we click on this, then we can start with reading. And if we go here, then here we have all of our PDF, and you can either use the arrow keys to go forward, or you can click on it, but I prefer to use the arrow keys. So I'm going to go all the way through, and you can also see that at the bottom you can't click on finished reading until you've gone all the way through all of these pages. So once you've done that, you can just indicate that you're done reading, and then it's time to get creative. So you can click on either the draw or the write prompts. So right now, I'm going to have write, and it gives us some tips for what type of conditions the children should be taking the photos in. So if we go and close that, we can upload a photo. So let's go ahead and go here and here. So we can upload multiples of these for writing, and we can click to see a preview of it. But for now, we're just going to stick with one, and that's for just purposes of this demo. It will be easier to show everything if it's just one. So we can just go ahead and submit that here, and then we'll get a pop-up. Yep, that story has been submitted. So as soon as we close this, we get rerouted back to this page here. And we can go ahead and draw. So once we have submitted all of these, then we will get back to here, and it says that it's time to join the squad. But let's say right now it is Monday, so we need to wait a while. So right now, we just have to wait for the other users to finish making their submissions. So I will see you on Wednesday. Let's say we've made it to the middle of the week, around day 5 or so, and it's time for our face-offs between our two teammates, right? So what we have right now is that the moderator can come in and click on this generate cluster. And so after the day for the face-offs between those two players is done, then on the 6th day will be the matchup or face-offs, and that's the one that has 4 players in it. So that's on day 6, and then the moderator can also come in here and generate the results. So that's just something that we've done in the meantime while we're making sure that everything flows correctly. So right now I'll hit the generate cluster button, and nothing really returns, but trust me, everything is happening on the other side of it, and you'll get some console logs and some indications that things are going correctly. So we can go ahead and share points. In which case we have these submissions here. So we can give points to however many we want, and here are the points remaining. And if you go too far over, then you will get a negative button here, and you can't submit if you do, and it'll give you a pop-up here. So we know that we need to go down by 5, and then we can hit this matchup. Okay, so now we get to the trophy room, which is just a placeholder for right now, and we can see these matchups here. We'll go here, and we get to indicate just from this through this radial button here which one we think is the best. So I think this one is for right now. And so once we submit, then we come back to here, and we've already voted on one, so we're going to go ahead and vote again. Okay, and then once you're done voting, it brings you right back to the child dashboard. And as of right now, this is the point at which we've gotten to. So we don't have the results showing yet. We haven't gotten to the day 7 portion of it, nor have we gotten to the win state. But from the time the child reads a story to the time that they submit their final vote is what we have mapped out and kind of laid out for. So let me finish doing all of those. Okay, so once everybody has done has finished completing that, then we can go ahead and activate day 7, which is the results day. And if we click on here, then inside of our state, instead of having just the squad showing, so because we're generating that winner, we have these here. Let's go ahead and go to the parents. Here now we should actually be able to see a start to the graph. So it does tell you that there is only one submission so far. So after 2 weeks, then you'll start seeing the progress of this graph.